Where else in the world can you smoke in front of a 1,000-year-old cathedral? Shit. That is some crazy stuff. Look at this. Insanity. Absolute insanity. I am sweating. It's 30 degrees. I am sweating like a whore in church. I am just, man, it's hot. Maybe even not a whore in church, maybe even a rapist in church. That's how hot it is right now. Cheers. All right, and welcome to another episode of Eat, Smoke, Drink. I am here still in Palermo. I am in front of the Palermo di Cathedral or Catedral di Palermo, something like that. Today I'm going to be smoking a Long Live the King by Caldwell tobacco. Long Live the King has had a bit of fanfare around it. I've had it before, not the Lancero though, so the Lancero could potentially kick my ass, but it is a Dominican, Nicaragua, and a Peruvian cigar, right? So Lancero, I don't usually smoke Lancero, it's the only one they have, but let's give it a go. So today it is hot as shit. You can see I am sweating like a whore in church, and so I am getting myself a gelato. I mean, fuck. Cigar, gelato, and I have a cappuccino coming, or as the locals would say, a cappuccino. Huh? Is that right? Cappuccino. Cappuccino. There you go. So let's get cutting. Let's get toasting.
Ed ecco cappuccino.
Oh, sorry. That's good.
Good?
Yeah.
Do you like?
Yeah, very nice. Thank you. Very good.
Hello. Aperol, drink, ice cream.
Let's get cutting. Let's get toasting.
Where are you from? French? Germany? Deutsch? Forza, Hala Madrid.
All right. So I'm getting distracted here. I've got cappuccino in front of me. I've got gelato, and in a way,
Like Scarface, Al Pacino. Quella con la idrogasolina, sempre si cerca. Non so, prende con la mina. Mio.
man, that is a tight draw. It's like sucking something tight. Ooh, that's spicy. That is peppery as hell. That is ballsy. Anyway, I'm loving Palermo so far. It is hot. It is quite dry, full of character. Okay, now it's starting to draw nicely. It's peppery, it's spicy, it's woody, a little bit of coffee, a little bit of earth. I don't know how it's going to be because the Lancero is such a different beast to what I'm used to, but look, I will see you after I smoke a few centimeters of it, but this looks like a 38 by 7. I'm not entirely sure, but I already know it's ballsy as hell, so I'm glad I got myself a gelato and a coffee just to help me soothe the nicotine. You gotta say something about Europe though. The view is fantastic. You can see behind me, just such a great environment, such a great environment. Everyone always says you gotta pair cigars with whiskey or cognac or whatever the hell, but honestly I think anything delicious can be paired with a cigar. You know, Even gelato, even ice cream.
No, straight. Cosa c'è? For cigarette.
So this cigar is particularly tight.
You want a straight?
Sorry? Oh, what? Sorry?
Do you want a straight?
I'm not okay. Back to nature. Back to nature. Yeah. Recycle. Yeah. So this cigar is really tight. The draw is tight. I've already trimmed the tip. I've trimmed the tip like a Jewish circumcision, but it's just man, it's just tight. I'm massaging it. I'm massaging the shaft, and it's still tight.
You come back, I remember. For me.
Coffee, apple, sweets, ice cream.
For drink.
Definitely ballsy, definitely
Aperol, ice
strong,
cream,
peppery, spicy, and it is just yeah. I mean, it's definitely on the strong side. It's definitely on the peppery side. Not for the faint-hearted. Espresso, pepper, black pepper, green pepper. It's a little grassy, cedar, earth, leather. It is definitely quite a ballsy stick. It's nice, very flavoursome, delicious flavour, but very strong. So you just got to take your time with it. But I'm struggling with the draw. But nevertheless, look, it's okay. Not all cigars can draw perfectly. It's a natural product. It's hand rolled. So I got my gelato. I love it. I love hedonism. And I got myself a cappuccino or a cappuccino. You go. Coffees here are super intense. You don't drink the coffee here for a soft brew. You drink it here for the super bitter, super intense, super caffeine hit. That's what you do. But look, it's not every day you get to smoke outside one of the oldest cathedrals in Palermo and in Sicily. 1,000 years old, this cathedral. Fantastic. And I'm here in a cafe with extremely rambunctious people. They're constantly harassing people that go by. It seems to be what the cafes and restaurants do here, you know. And it just adds to that. It depends on what you like. It adds to that character of the place. Pretty nice stick so far. Pretty nice. All right, so I'm about halfway done with my cigar, and I must say, this thing is just a little beast. You have to smoke it slow. You have to smoke it carefully, or else it's going to kick you in the face. It's a ballsy cigar, but I'm telling you now, like the draw, there's something wrong with the draw. The draw is not very good. It's a real struggle to smoke this thing. The flavor is there. It's peppery, it's spicy, it's woody, earthy, some leather, but it is just such a tight draw. I don't know if that's typical of this or not, but nevertheless, it's a bit frustrating.
No, we work here.
It's a bit frustrating.
We work here.
And I just want to pay tribute to pistachios.
No stop the table.
I want to pay tribute to pistachios because pistachio is like, imagine if the gods were goats and then they shed out little nuggets and nuts, green nuggets of nuts, and then pistachios came out and then they made them into all sorts of treats. That's what this is. Oh, this is. Pistachios is like god nuts. It's like the nuts of the gods. In fact, I believe pistachio translates to god nuts. So look, it's just frustrating as hell, this. Just frustrating as hell. Like, it keeps going out. I think the guys... Really frustrating, actually. I think the guys... I think the humidor is just a little bit too wet. A little bit too much. There you go. Just the humidity is just a little bit too high. Nevertheless, it's still a good cigar. It's just the draw is a bit flawed. I'm going to call it, I think a thicker ring gauge would be better for the cigar. I wouldn't recommend the Lancero. If this is a typical example of a Lancero, fuck it. I think a thicker ring gauge would make the cigar good to absolutely great. Anyway, look, until next time at your Eat, Smoke, Drink. Cheers.